back. So, another quick one today. We're just going to talk about some announcements. This one specifically from AMD. They've actually just recently announced their Ryzen Pro 2nd Gen lineup. So, for those of you who are unaware, the Ryzen Pro lineup is specifically tailored towards the business sector, enterprise, that kind of thing, workstations and all that. So, with the first gen, they started getting a little bit of headroom in there and whatnot, but where they kind of fell short was Intel, of course, having the dominance there, but they also have that iGPU baked into all their processors. So it's not, it's not going to, win any awards as far as graphical capabilities or anything, but they don't need a dedicated graphics card like first gen Ryzen Pro. So with this announcement for Ryzen Pro 2nd Gen, they not only have, as far as the, let's say the Ryzen 5 Pro 2400G. Does that sound familiar? It should. And the reason that it should is because it's going to share the same base specs as the desktop model 2400G. So we're looking at 4 cores, 8 threads, simultaneous multi-threading is enabled. And this is going to have 11 Vega compute units baked right into it. So that is actually going to allow AMD to basically bust through that wall that was kind of holding them back with first gen Pro processors, because the need of a dedicated graphics card kind of killed it for a good amount of folks, actually. So the fact that they're now launching the second gen Pro line, but with at least a couple of SKUs. I know for a fact we have the Ryzen 5 Pro 2400G and then the Ryzen 3 Pro 2200G. Again, if you're familiar with the desktop variant, you'll know pretty much what you need to about that model. So those are both 65 watt TDP parts. But the cool thing is they've actually come up with some lower wattage parts. They've announced, I should say, the Ryzen 5 Pro 2400GE and the Ryzen 3 Pro 2200GE. Now, as you can expect from other past SKUs and things like that, the E variants are going to have lower TDPs. In this case, they're both the Ryzen 5 and Ryzen 3 Pro GEs are going to have 35 watt TDPs on there. So lower power, slimmer form factor. It's going to make it a lot more convenient for a lot of businesses that don't want a bulky, even a mid tower. So, those micro form factors or the smaller form factors are really where these are going to shine in the business sector. So I'm really excited about that, because that's actually going to give AMD a better opportunity to take some market share away. And by taking that market share away from Intel, that's going to make Intel go, hey, what in the world is going on? Let's make this stuff better and, faster, beefier, and all that. So they're going to innovate. And then AMD's going to counter, oh, well, we need to do the same. And they're just going to keep going back and forth like they have been since Ryzen launched last year. And it's fantastic. We win. The consumer wins because Intel isn't stagnant, because now they actually have competition. So they need to actually break through all this. And AMD, finally coming back into their own, can start bringing up the scales. So I don't know what the future is going to hold. I'm not a genie. I'm not a soothsayer or anything like that. But I can see where this is going to benefit us, the consumer. So going back to the Pro line, their processors are going to have the same specs as far as base clock, boost clock, all that jazz. But they're going to have some enterprise and business class specific technologies baked into those Pro chips, which, us normal folk, I guess you could say, don't really need. Not even us enthusiasts or power users. We don't really need a lot of that enterprise level stuff. I mean, if we're, some people might want it just to have it. Other people, like me, for example, I really don't care. I just want to get my hands on a good processor, you know what I mean? But, yeah, I'm really excited on where this is going to go for the business sector. Normally, I don't really care about that sector. But to see competition coming back into everything now, I think it's nothing but a win-win. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave a comment below. We'll go from there. But if you guys like this video, toss me a thumbs up. If not, you know what to do. Get subscribed to the channel. Check out our website. That's going to be linked below along with the article for this. I will also have some SKUs for just the normal Ryzen second gen desktop SKUs down below. So if you want to pick those up, by all means, please use those links. But it's nice chatting with you guys. You have a fantastic day. We'll see you next time.